Hello guys, welcome back to Logical as always, and today we're going to speedrun V.113. V1.13. Before we start recording on this patch as well, because this is going to be interesting, we're going to just speedrun it. We've got the new hero Adele. Again, I've already seen the video on our kit. Is going to be extremely nightmare inducing to deal with. Daybreak, if you want to see me playing Daybreak, please ask. It's as simple as that. Quest system, Zara's plushie, uncapped affinity, so that's pretty good. New scoreboards, post-match battle pass, refer a friend, stores. So Shaman Grooks looks phenomenal. Quang Musa looks good, and then you got Imperial Adele. I think that's how her name's pronounced. I don't know. More skins. You've got the quantum core changes with the undertows. Toxicity, so hero balancing, Acheron, so hellfire, damage decreased, scaling decreased, and cooldown increased. Nerfs then, so Acheron got nerfed. Aurora, health decreased, physical armor decreased, magical explosion decreased, cooldowns increased, so she's been nerfed as well. Boris, nerfed. Savage Shreds, which is his augment, nerfed. So Boris got nerfs across the board. Countess got buffs. Okay, then I think that might be a bit problematic. Crunch got what now? Buffed here, nerfed here. Increased, buffs. Nice. Well, Red Crunch got decreased, so it's balanced, not a nerf. Drongo, healing decreased, that there's just for its augment. Old Rusty, alternative, slow increase, and magical power increase, so buffs. Okay, Eden, still a problem as always. Kinetic walls, cooldown reduced. Cooldown reduction decreased from 40 to 35. Movement speed decreased from 50 to 40. Okay. Physical power decreased from 58 to 55. Okay. Increased, decreased, and decreased, so that's nerfs. Gadget is a bug fix, so it is, so can't really say much to that there. Greystone does need nerfed. I don't know why he hasn't been nerfed, but he needs nerfed. They haven't done it here. Physical armor decreased, health regen decreased. No, not enough. And then make way primary shred duration from 5 to 4. Not enough. He needed harder. He needed to get hit with the nerf hammer. So he did. Grim, unfortunately you never see him really, if at all. Damage changed. So they've made it more front heavy, but weaker on the back. So front end, it's stronger in the front end, weaker on the back end. Okay. Power scaling has been decreased, magical power scaling increased. So total physical power decreased, and then total magical power increased. Okay, so that's balanced. So it is howitzer max charge time decreased. Good. Kalari, missing health damage bonus decreased, so nerfs across the board again. Nerfed, bonus physical power decreased. Shadow Walk, cooldown increased. Shadow Dance, physical power decreased. Chimera, now correctly goes on cooldown if the cast has been interrupted. Okay, so nerfs and a correction, I guess? Bug fix? Now correctly goes on cooldown if the ability cast is interrupted. So I would nearly put that as a nerf. Quang, well, we got attack speed growth increase. So Quang seems to be getting buffs. Yeah, buffs across the board. Mako, something I don't really know much about, to be honest. Decreased, increased, decreased. So a bit of a balance change there. Murdoch, basic attack, bonus for decreased from 90 to 85. This is actually needed because Murdoch is the king of walk 'em down. Muriel, damage decreased. Lovely. Healing decreased. Animation speed decreased as well. And then cooldown. Oof. Nerfs. Narbash probably needs a bit of buffs. Growth increase. Fixed an issue. Increase, and decreased. And slow duration increased. Buffs. Neon. Now, if anybody's seen my recent video, she pops off like mad. So she does. Especially if you let her go absolutely ape. General mana growth has increased. That's insane. Hang on. Made ability much more reliable to use. Now you can see players to easily one-shotting down their opponents once Neon acquires a couple of items. Yeah. So that Lynx was our main thing. Like Lynx was devastatingly powerful. So it was my decrease. That's fair. That is fair. And then ultimate cooldown increased. That's not terrible. So it doesn't hit her as hard as you might think, because there's certain builds that you can run with her that is it's not nice to deal with. I'll not lie. Fizz health growth decreased, so she's getting nerfed. Time before link breaks, max range increase from. Okay, not too bad. That's actually a nerf, so it is as well. And then attack speed decreased as well, nerfed. Rampage, rumble decreased again. Ouch! Jesus Christ, the nerfs are heavy today. Revenant. Now again, Revenant is still one of those people that gets really powerful if you're not careful. But I can understand the small nerf. So I can, from the physical power, from 3.8 to 3.4. Fixed an issue where a Revenant was dealing 10% less critical damage than intended. That's not good. Reckoning fixed an issue where a Revenant would not correctly cleanse Gideon's cosmic power tether upon entering the Netherrealm. Okay, well that's that fixed. Richter increased. He's a tank again. Movement speed increased as well. That's going to make him even more annoying. Cleave has been increased as well. That's going to actually help him in the jungle quite a bit. Electrocution increased. Richter just got buffs, basically. Richter just got buffs across the board. Seraph, bonus attack speed increased from the augment from 5 to 6. Okay, not bad. Increased. This is insane. Like, this here is insane, right? So she is, like, I'm sorry, Seraph was always going to be a problem. Seraph's kit is too good. This is going to be a problem. Heaven's Fury cooldown decreased. That's not good. It basically buffs, ascend, buffed, chastise, damage increased, slow duration increased. All buffs. This is insanity. So it is. But the burn dot damage has been decreased and the scaling has been decreased. So she's been balanced out, but I think they've buffed her a bit too much in my opinion. That's just my opinion. She is still a monster regardless of which way you want to swing it. Sparrow, total power decreased, and heightened sense, power decreased. Nerfs. Steel, physical armor decreased, ouch. Health gain decreased, okay. Shield bash, damage decreased, and max damage health increased. Ooh! A shift in power. This could prove very dangerous, because I have gotten my ass kicked by a steel before. Properly kicked my ass. Twin Blast, physical growth increased from, okay, mana growth increased as well. Vaporize cooldown has been decreased. Rocket Dash, refund on hero hit increased, and then Vortex Grenade increased as well. Buffs for Twin Blast. Oh, Wraith, how are we doing today? Damage increased, magical power scaling increased, mark decreased, okay. Knock Knock has been, damage has increased, scaling has been increased, mana refund decreased, cooldown refund, okay, so bit of a balance shift, okay, not bad. Yuri! What are we looking at? Restore, okay, decreased, mana cost. So she's actually been nerfed, so that's okay. I'm not going to complain about that too much. Then you get Zars, which is this is going to be health per minute decreased from 6 to 5. That's okay. General decreased. He has been very tanky. Health growth has been decreased. Attack speed has been decreased. Yep. And then increased. Yeah, that makes sense. Zars is another one of those ones that can get very snowbally if you don't check him early. Zinx, movement speed increased, so she can move a bit faster now. Cooldown decreased, projectile speed increased, quality of life. This is very good. Bad Mass and Impact has been buffed, so Zinx has got buffs. Okay, now here's where the fun part comes in, is you have all of the crest and items. I think it's just mostly just overcharge healing increased, decrease the cooldown from 15 to 12. That really actually helps me, so it does. The items probably not too bad. Font of mana power decrease from 4 to 3.5. That actually makes sense. Dust Devil cost decrease. Oh, this actually will help us quite a lot, so it will. And then max stacks have been decreased from 6 to 5. That's really good. So that is a buff for that item, big time. Aquanax cost decreased as well, and Animate Shield decreased. Oh, bit of as a balance. So they reduced the price, but they reduced the amount of shields you got. Nuclear rounds reduced the cost. Axion Quiver reduced the cost. That's going to be dangerous. Scatter Shot has now been okay. So Scatter Shot is going to take a little bit longer for the clear now. So that's not too bad. It's still a good item, so it is. Envy, what are we looking at here? Cost decreased. Okay, not too bad. Messer, cost decreased and health decreased as well. So with the cost drop, they've taken off a little bit of its health as well. So that's not too bad. Death Stalker, physical penetration increased from 5 to 7. And attack speed decreased from 25 to 20. Ouch, not good. Basilisk is no longer as tanky as it used to be, so as it loses a bit of health, it gets nerfed. Citadel, cost decrease, okay, physical power decrease and health increase, so balanced it out. Guy's Greaves, one of probably the most used items in the game, so it is cost decrease from 2,800 to 2,800. Tenacity has been removed, recipe has been changed, tremor movement speed decreased, and unburdened jump height has been decreased as well. Not as tanky of an item anymore. Mutilator, cost decreased. That's actually really good. Devour multiplier has been increased. From 2.5 to 3. That's going to chunk everything. Tinted Blade, ability haste decreased from 15 to 10. Okay, makes sense. Tyranny, cost decreased. Okay, health decreased to match. Okay. Volcania, cost decreased from, okay, physical power decreased as well, and health has been increased, so, but just a shift in the stats. The Carapace, just cheaper, nice. Astral Catalyst, decreased, magical power decreased as well. Okay, is there a score? Same thing as we had from the tier 2. Dreamweaver, cost decreased, magical power decreased as well. I'm not going to try and pronounce that. Cost decreased, nice. Magical power decreased from 85 to 75. Cost has been brought down to match, and then the magical power decreases 3 to 2.5. Okay, Noxia, just a bug fix. Orion, I think that's how that is. Cost decreased, okay, not bad. Magical power decreased as well. That's not too bad. Soulbinder has been made cheaper. Perfect for a neon build. Tainted Scepter, however, Malice damage decreased from 2 to 1.5. That's not good. Malice power scaling increased though from 0.8 to 1. Can be dangerous, I guess. Celestial Tear, cheaper, cost decrease, health decrease, crusader damage decreased. Ooh, cross the board nerfs. Devotion decreased and increases, so a bit of a balance out there. Cost decrease and decrease, so just a small nerf here. Cost decrease is a buff. Well, hang on, that's just a balance buff. That's balanced out a bit more. Buffed. Magical decrease. Ooh, cost from the decrease. Oh, okay. That's not bad, and the recipe has been changed as well. Okay, not too terrible, right? Health decreased. Realistically, you really need a buff anti-heal. I'm just gonna make this really clear. You really do, because Chimera can't rampage if he needs to. Balanced. Cost decrease is pretty good. Health decrease, cost decrease. That's not bad. Wind Caller. Vanguard. Void Conduit. This one here is not bad. Now we're on to the tanky items. It took away the 3 movement speed added. Ooh, not good. Fist of Razul. Scaling increased. Might's healing has been decreased from 80 to 65. And minion crusher damage has been okay, not bad. Cost decreased, not bad. Melee renewal increased the health and the tenacity. Big buffs. And then the rest of it's bug fixes. So yeah, that's more or less the long and the short of it. It is a nice little patch. So it is, as says, only time will tell how this affects everything. I don't think it. The effects, a lot of the buffs and nerfs seem very sort of superficial. The main swing of this patch is going to be the new hero though, and with her being the new hero, it's going to be a dangerous meta, because something tells me she is going to be overtuned as fuck. If she is good, she is going to be used anywhere and everywhere. Basically, long story short, the 3 main places that she's going to be used is jungle, offlane, and support. And if she is as strong as people seem to think she's going to be, she's going to be a monster. So guys, hope you all enjoyed. Please like, share, and subscribe if you didn't enjoy. Let's see if we can get a game with her. Bye! Oh shit, sorry. Bye!